Me salon fambo den una kushe una kaba. I know say una be the wait for we. Today na the day we were ready to break the record with all them big alajos that we will get. But however, let me take let we take a look at President Talk and Do Bill.
We believe that by investing in people, human capital development, will we be able to achieve accelerated and sustainable gains in all facets of social and economic development. Independent international assessment indicates that we have improved governance, institutional effectiveness, and lowered corruption. We are the fourth most peaceful country in Africa. We have an improved win-win business ecosystem with generous and attractive tax and other incentives. So coming back to Kamel's statement, permit me therefore to say that where the leadership embraces innovative thinking on achieving sustainable development and where the governance and business ecosystems are favorable, philanthropy will always thrive. Since assuming office in 2018, my government has increased our investment in healthcare from a mere 6% to more than 11.6% of GDP. Sierra Leone stands ready to discuss and support models that will augment and expand existing healthcare services. Again, let me end by thanking the European Corporate Council on Africa and the Middle East for this opportunity to share our local experiences and views on how we can work together to make lives better.
Well, me fambo den, that is President Talk and Do Bill in visit with Ikana Europe on the summit, the African EU summit. You know, first I would like to take this moment to say thanks to everybody. They follow the green movement and also tell una also sorry what happened why we not come on live this week. You know, we not say it not be easy, but however, we will still say sorry again because we now a body who believes say we one person sick or something happen to one person, we not get for come on a do, we get for sympathize with that person on that person. Okay. When I see say a few days ago with Charlie, the woman where they keep the record straight. The most powerful woman right now, we did to promote the power agenda to make sure Mama Sierra Leone go before it not been well. So when now they can't give the mama and say let it tell when I do. It not been well, but I thank God thanks it did with we today. So now I make Madam Tenneh not be there with we. Well, Madam Tenneh, everybody be the cry to hear you. So welcome to the program.
Hi, everybody. We don't come back with the usual program. I want to take this opportunity and thank Deemaa, the engineer, and DJ Force, the PRO, for the few times that they run the show, BMA. And also, they say once you know well now, we'll not continue until you self come on board. And I appreciate you here and the concern when they be done the raise. We did together, and nothing not get for separate we because what we they do on a volunteer base, and we they do them because we love the Sierra Leone green, white, and blue, and we love the SLPP party, and we're ready for support the new direction agenda and set the record straight. So tonight we're going to enjoy the level 8 and the level 3 with tolongbo tollgate panbody don't carry with ya. I've stopped so far.
That is the beautiful woman who will get, the woman who they keep the record straight, Madam Tenneh Kpaka. So, family, when I just the join we from the Green Movement, what I go want let you do, share the program. If you watch through we from the Mano River News blog, share the program. If they watch through YouTube, share the program. If they watch through Twitter, please share the program. Now, they can't introduce the PRO, the man where they keep the record straight. The man where don't vow to make sure the APC Tolongbo tollgate panbody sit on a bench, destroy them. Now, let me introduce the PRO, the wonderful PRO, DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. DJ Force, you are welcome.
The Honorable Engineer DeemaaDeGreat, Deputy Chairman Holland Branch. I'm so glad you will bring me Kana the studio. Hey, listeners out there, followers out there, lovers of SLPP, when I welcome today. It's the current affairs. I greet you now out there. Me really talk to now. I mean, a DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Thank you, Deemaa, for giving me the opportunity for greet me family out there.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. I'm glad you I don't get my team back. You know, God, tell God thanks. It not be easy without your team. One of the strong pillar we will get. It not be okay, but we'll tell God thanks. The Tolongbo there be one gladly because they know they see winner do. But I lie. We not see nothing yet. The Tolongbos and the Wilulus. Well, before anything, I want to take this moment to tell every Sierra Leonean, especially the executive from the SF and also the one that winner some key holders then we take the joining, even though the weather is really tough, but they take upon the joining, take the risk kind of Brussels to see the president. So I want to take this morning, this moment to tell Una thanks very much, and the president appreciate that. And furthermore, also some things and they go also on way around. We there to keep the record straight. But however, today we get a program where we call level 8 is activated to destroy APC Tolongbo tollgate panbody. The level 3 where they say then go activate. When are the last option when they get. But however, I want to take this moment to hit the nail without wasting time. DJ for the SLPP DJ, you see the movement of President Tokendubio, where it don't count at the diaspora. You see how the interaction, you see how movement from your own perspective as a PRO. What are you own take on President Tokendubio? And in speech where again, U.S. summit, what are you own take?
Well, first and foremost, we need for say thanks to the Almighty. We will get the energy within team for travel from Sierra Leone to Europe when EU summit will go. And I want for say thanks to President Bio. Well, if you look at what really President Bio, try for say in that summit day, all what he talk about when we capture more, he say it don't bring a win-win. And that tells you that it don't take political leadership, both internal and external. If you look at his speech, he say a government don't bring what they call development win-win. So tell President Bill, thank you. That don't show say Sierra Leoneans, una no make no mistake, una vote for President Bill, and una vote still, deliver for una. So if you say make I talk about President Bill in speech, well, major statement when we capture in that in speech, it don't bring development when a win-win development in the Republic of Sierra Leone, and they don't try for broadening businesses, health facilities. So these are the things that way you find out say with the miss that we Konski, with the miss that Sierra Leone for a very long time. At least Sierra Leoneans today, I tell that thank you. And I also say thanks to the executive, members of parliament, ministers, appointed parastatals, we will not be able to join force with President Bio for make sure say Sierra Leone take on other West African countries so that we serve other people there for the can apply for job in our country and for the can fair knowledge in our country and for the admire. We said they try for going to competition now with other countries. Then I make it say a government don't bring what they call win-win. Exactly admire on that speech. Thank you, Deemaa.
Thank you very much, DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, for that breaking down the analysis. Yeah, Madam Tenneh Kpaka, you see President Bill in special again, and you hear it from DJ Force. What thing are you on take before we begin activate with level 8? You dey mute, Madam Tenneh.
Leadership is talent, Mama. Mama, we responsible. They always look after and picking them well. The first thing where they put, like picking the first thing they put before, now President Bill don't they do it, they put the nation first. And in speech, where he give na UN, na EU, it was well said and well spoken. And the people they look at and say everything we go talk about now the EU, it don't they reflect on the people them because they get representative na Sierra Leone. You know they go with false information and false hope. Everything we go talk now the EU, nothing we don't they do, na salon. And before it come out there, we see the package where it gets, and they don't share around at the social media. Now this kind of governance you want for seeing a salon, and now President Bill don't take up so a leader way responsible, we care for the people, we care for the future of the next generation. Now that would be the hope for now the Republic of Sierra Leone, and now we don't see. Not to somebody we don't get anything for talk good but salon in a for go UN for go EU for go Congo for go make allegation for go make lie. President Bill they show a responsible leadership, a leader we ready for pushing country forward. So now that make any side where they go talk, the white people then ready, they prepare for listening to her. And when they talk about human capital development, now that are the biggest issue in Africa. We issue in Africa not to poverty because poverty is man-made, but they really focus on the human capital development because the mindset of the majority of Sierra Leoneans they blank, they dark, and then they see something so when a white, but they see argue say na black because they no want for adapt to change. So I'm glad what the President Bill go say na EU. That show how responsible he is. Now in 2023. No runoff. Bang. We endorse. No runoff.
No runoff, no runoff. Well, family just the join we just don't hear Madam Tenneh Kpaka, we don't put the analysis together. It end up with no runoff. Well, that no runoff now we be don't declare now today. From the day we don't declare, we say President Bill don't call free quality education. So 2023 election, we're not vote for education. But however, the topic now today is level 8, activated level 8. But before we activate level 8, there is a moment I want to share with people then. If you don't know President Bill, if you don't know President Bill, you only day no more you criticize President Bill just because you feel say your brother not in a power, your sister not in a power. But I want to let you understand and remember say President Bill, this is not a leader we don't come for the first time in history. We don't make Sierra Leone the level where it don't take them, not a funny level. Especially where it made the country into austerity measure. What it done they mean? For me granny where they na Bava, for me uncle where they na Kabbalah, for me big brother where they live na Makeni. I mean, it can't meet Dondo not be day. Just like how when you get a greedy mortar man, where they eat, even the crowd self, they left them for in picking them. Now, so the APC tolongbo tollgate panbody been do. But President Bill, he believe in mortarman. He believes say transformation can occur. He believes say when you work hard, you go succeed. Today, When they see all the oppositions, then they run around, they come out, they say they want come to power. It's because the gravy where they don't smell, now they want come thief again. And we the Sierra Leoneans, them, we don't tire with somebody can and make them. When the SLPP, they always can and make and put good foundation. Then when APC come to power, then destroy them. And that Sierra Leoneans are not going to accept anymore because we are not Munku. We are looking at all the developments under these difficult circumstances where people then be say President Gubiogo cash blame on the COVID-19. But the COVID is no hamburger, even though it disturb we, but it not stop them for and go. It not stop them for let it work very hard to transform Mama Sierra Leone. Now, the level 8 we they can analyze now today is totally different than what you think. But before we analyze the level 8, we go one also tell you about APC then level 3, where they don't propose to the Sierra Leoneans. But nobody never for do that. Now DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, the tolongbo them, the Karafi, the tolongbo them, the man where the Carafino, the tolongbo them, Gaddafi. Anyhow, the tolongbo them Usman bin Laden, the man where they call all kind name. But not in there to keep the record straight because they don't understand the APC from the grassroots level to up. They know me well. However, DJ Force, you don't read the Tolongbos, they don't say level 3. 9 they can't activate. So, what the APC they really mean by level 3?
You know, our fellow Sierra Leonean, we want to draw our attention for them actually listen and let them clear get the understanding within really the APC Tolongbo tollgate panbody mean where they use the word level 3. Then say we use the word level 3, they might not know the meaning of level 3. And they use them for scare the nation. We want to draw our attention, say, since we be on the form government where the SLPP don't take power in the Republic of Sierra Leone, President Bio don't go, they don't enter our status. They don't draw a strategy for it now from level 1 to 3. The level 1 force, I want for take me time for explain to Sierra Leoneans for me they actually know who side they come on where they able to calculate and bring the level to Sierra Leone and say, well, they have used level 1, they don't fail, they don't use level 2, they don't fail, now they get for implement level 3. But level 3 in a military term, and when you know a politician, you try for use military term, you get for fend yourself now Paneba Road. Because at the end of the day, you get for know the reason why military did use level 3. You see? So first of all, make I inform Sierra Leone, they say, when we form government in the Republic of Sierra Leone, APC began for use level 1, and with that level 1, they go across the whole nation, both internal and external, and they demonstrate against this government here. That will be phase 1, level 1, where they use. Okay, when they come on they try for initiate level 2, when a propaganda, mami cause, they don't use that, they don't fail. And now they want for use level 3 by also making citizens for rise against the state and use some amounts of military personnel we get interest in the APC Tolongbo tollgate panbody side and their political party for use the areas they are don't call against this government here. But you know, President Bio's administration, they are very, very clever and very, very sensitive. Because if you use the word level 3 and you say now people will get that power there, and the people must speak to their power and they are ready to take their power, then there is something hidden around. So now, after when they use this word, when they invite CZI attorneys, now CID, where they release a Usa Irongo, that now I want for show to Sierra Leone as they say, for say level 3 headquarter na in Bo town, na Bo capital city. Because at the end of the day, you na the PRO, they don't release you. You don't go home meeting. Now you party headquarter. Now Freetown capital city. Who say you wrong go? Now Bolton. So now they the level 3 headquarter there, where they try for galvanize and make sure they succeed in this level 3. Now make it final say CDI Tunis a wrong go boo for go say they go address the APC tolongbo tollgate panbody supporters. But technically, if you look at the survey we don't run, it only go for go address in party supporters now both on at the headquarters of level 3 for go extra mile for make sure say for undermine this government so that they go feel say they go come to power or they go take to power. But one for say thanks to the deputy internal minister, we also in camera they all over the country, they don't know exactly what in CDI at Tunis they try for initiate and execute in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So if you ask me for make I talk about level 3, well, that night I will give to the nation and I go want for let the nation they pay attention very strongly and in the direction for pay attention very strongly for say APC headquarter for level 3 now Bo capital city. Now they don't go high at the moment, but the Minister of Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs now Imawe very young and very smart. Because as CDI Tunis take that drive for what address where it try for FISI, it go hide in APC supporters them for go try for say it go address APC party office, which of course in a PRO, anything when I get headquarters and a Freetown, why you not go address the supporters then they pass in the wrong campo. So now both on they hide with their level 3, but I tell Lima Tenki we're able to take notes of that, and we are on high monitoring for make sure say when you use the word level 3, that's a military term, you know, for user in line of politics. Well, if they say that they try for use level 8, then we the SLPP will not activate. If they say that they try for use level 3, then we the SLPP will not activate level 8. We una go can't know the differences. Me not want touch level 8, but for less Sierra they clearly know say not to today APC they begin use level. They be start for use level 1 and they use that when a suicide they go wrong fake blood. They demonstrated the stone policeman them. The level 1 action in the House of Parliament. They kick the Bible. They kick the Quran. They not try for respect the Parliament host. Where na in there for make sure say a share responsibility among political parties in Sierra Leone. So they execute level 1 by kicking the Bible and not taking order na the House of Parliament. After that, when I see a very, very big demonstration at the party office, they also challenge the police there. That was part of level 1. After that, level 2, the executor across Europe who said they cause mommy calls, they demonstrate, they go everywhere, they demonstrate. UN summit with President Yogo, they use level 2, they demonstrate. I mean, come on, they inside that level 2, they still they receive level 2 from them where they use mommy calls, and at the end of the day, the PR will not be able to say, well, we are now going to use level 3. So immediately we make that announcement to level 3, it gets a rapid response from the police and from the SLPP social media team for say we not take any lawlessness, any method where APC they try for bring camp this time around, we go keep the record straight and we go destroy that plan day. So if you say make I talk about their level from 1 to 2 to 3, well, I want for test Sierra Leone as they say level 3 a headquarter na Bo capital city. But we are watching, we are alert, and we are monitoring actually what they are working towards. Thank you for allowing me for discuss about level 1, level 2, and level 3. Mr. Deemaa.
Thank you very much, DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Well, family, when I just the join we will say, well, to Una side, na good afternoon, to me side, good morning, to Madam Tenneh, good evening. When I don't hear it, we see the powerful SLPP DJ don't talk. You know, one thing before I give Madam Tenneh, I want let's rally on the understand. I take from DJ Force that APC don't rule, they don't rule that country for 11 good years. At the end of the day, They not do nothing. Now, APC we face Sierra Leone, we didn't thief. No wonder the best president ever in the history of Africa, President Bio, where they lead the award right now, when I know the chairman, they talk and say, anybody we no want development for in company, for in brother and sister, and for who had partner. And that is exactly what we are saying. Because you no go serve for 11 good years, you not build factory, you not build foundation, you not do anything we go make you at least where you don't command the people that go say, let's consider this person. Now this night we don't do. Now this foundation now we don't lay for Sierra Leonean, for the people that where they suffer. Not only it deprive them with education, but you thief them. But then now you don't come on a power. Then the government don't come, new government, the one who gets sorry heart, the one who care about everybody, it won't develop the country, it won't transform the country. Then you don't get no political strategy, then you come with the kind of strategies that where DJ Force they highlight. You think that will bring you to power? No wonder they say the game Gayaba if you're not able for pull on, because the game where President Bioka will to transform a Masralio, a Gayaba. Now with the see APC they pass 50 fata. But however, Madam Tenneh Kpaka, Sierra Leoneans they may they wait for you. You were not only an SLPP police, but you are an advocate, where you the advocate for Sierra Leoneans and for different people across the globe, not the UN. They want to hear your voice. So, what in you take on the level 8 where they can activate against the APC, where they say they want to use level 3 to come back to power, Madam Tenneh Kpaka?
Well, APC they say they get level 3. DJ Force we don't declare level 8, but today we want to analyze the level 8 to the nation, let them understand what the level 8 mean. First and foremost, level 1, now transparency and accountability. So we don't give them that level, then pass in a witch hunt. That witch hunt, they end up for Kana court. So the level 2, we don't find them, but who guilty? They say they're not agree, they're not thief. But they be lent money where they not be account of. And we take something where they not give you now, sit down there. Then the level 3 now the white paper. So the white paper we get for common now, then put them before parliament. Now down the back, now don't torment. Then the level 4, President Bio and his wife then come with the law in a salon. Una will they pass the end underage picking and they forgive opportunity to the girl picking them, may they access quality education. So we can President Bio can with SGBV policy. The parliament they're very APC now they resist. They say no, they're not going to agree for that policy. They then get the lawyer the way they live now overseas. Then they safeguard them picking and they say they're not going to agree. If they don't give them that level 4 day, don't be rude. Sit down there. We don't give them the level 4. Now, the level 5 now free quality education with President Bio can with the human development capital, and President Bio don't make sure say the education where it give we don't count with the free quality education. APC then they oppose say they don't see nothing. But inside that package, there's so many packages then they inside that package. First and foremost, President Bio understand what's in our education. And you know say education now is like building a house. If you not get a good foundation, that house they not standing for long. So what you don't they do? They open preschool centers then. Because say that at the basic foundation of education. When picking they don't reach the age of 3 years, that now within the learning process where they want to know everything. So it don't make sure say it don't open child care centers then, preschool centers then we start picking the go, then begin learn their toddlers then now. Then begin the from then away then they begin learn, say then reach the year for go school, they don't already pass through that process. So for begin go school, they're not go find it difficult because they don't get that basic foundation. And inside the free quality education, we not ever get down there in the history of Sierra Leone. Now that Sierra Leone students they don't get grants. We all know about that money. They will get an hour called health. Then they give you go school where you don't get a job, they pay back that money to government. Now some of them packages then the way India then gets made today, Indians they don't take half of Australia, like the city will start there. Because then they come in as international students, the country get that kind of loan for them, where they take for go study outside the country. Now that same process then in Kenya then get, what happen say, Kenya then can get the first black president when Barack Obama, where in Papa, they travel, go US, for go there as international students, then they all over here. But we not be getting opportunity then. So it is very difficult for brothers for let them travel car out as international students, pass their own family, then cater for them. But inside that free quality education, President Biodon creates a package for them. And it give more access to women there. We want go into engineering so that then go find it easy for them for able to pay them fees then they don't create that opportunity because it don't find out say the women they left behind more than the men there. So all them side then it don't create that. Then it come with skill programs then where it blend so that a human development capital when at the education package it come with life skill programs then because it don't already know say people that they don't pass the school age now salon. But what we get for do with them? Now for men then learn trade, men then learn something, we then go hold on. So that begging culture then goes slow and down. Okay. Now the level 6, it revisits all the cosmetics rules then where them people here don't say they don't make. And then school man, it not even shame. The very bridge where they cross for go. It not even torture. It not even torture when a day they pass every day that bridge they make noise, motor then they make accident and for don't they President Bio don't come, it don't make come. Then the free quality education. President Bio not only come with this package and say this is free quality education, everybody for go school. In fact, what you will be meet in the 70s, so we'll start primary school. Then we cook for we now school feeding program. Down there they make. I like and go school. Remember no more that community, they run for go school. It come with down the back. Then what see it don't do again inside the free quality education. It don't they make they don't they visit the country, then they assess because when you they give education to somebody, you get forget adequate and affordable learning space. Then learning spaces then they President Biodon they make sure say that the monitor them areas then they don't go be school na Kamano. Kamara with all the thief, able to put them kind of structure there inside Kamano. Now President Bio go be school na Kamano. And Eskoma in your school we go boys high school during the APC regime. Then find one of the biggest diamond again as salon. He embezzle all that money in your own boys high school. He not able to make it. Now President Bio can empower because he believe in education. He know the power of education. I go refurbish that school day. The boys high school Magburuka. So it don't be a hospital, it don't be college now, Poloko. It don't be hospital day. They say because Poloko will not be vote for me, so I know they bill now, or they bill now for law vote for you. Doing an escoma in regime talker. It's a kind of because when I know they vote for APC, I not go make the roads there. Because it talking like say the road money now inside in pocket they come on. But if fair for realize that national development money where the EU be give for make them roads, for construct them roads, then they instead the east and the south marginalize they say because they know they get better votes they all the road construction is not nothing to go do. And now we may for understand say inside Makenigbe not able make it. Where President Biodon Canal and social media they now don't get for no all them thing then they. So now the level 6 will get for Kangi there now. What you don't do now inside the level 6. Because of all the developments our President Bio don't do, now they go pay them media houses there, let them know they showcase President Bio in good work. Now bad messages then they can't with. The Sierra Leoneans, when are like-minded Sierra Leoneans there, then don't they see the development with President Bio don't give. So now they all don't say if President Bio bring them car on board, they're ready for work because they don't find out say in a very good driver. So the example don't come up from Poloko, Nina Alpha can we don't come on board. So then at the level 6 now we get APC. Then they now call Shoki. They say they get 100 Alpha Cam, but this one Alpha Cam, we don't come for can help the new direction because I don't see say there is a feature. The president is developmentally oriented. If they try for put Salon at the map, it don't decide for work footer. Now Tolongbo tollgate panbody say they don't get another strategy Alpha Kande for assassinator, but then they will get for Kande. Would they wonder that witch man we sit on a McKinney call himself an Eskoma? Would they wonder because now witch in the witch, not so bad that some own bad that now witch. Now hide it. Now it don't add it. So the level 7. Level 7. We get for car with the level 7. The whole country, all the development with President Bill don't do. We they analyze that one day, let God spare with all life. We get for analyze that one day from this 2022, from now to June, we analyze all what President Bill don't do, the level 6. We evaluate everything he do, then compare to the 11 years. Or don't compare to the 11 years under that level 7 day, then level 8. Now they would stamp President Bill, no run off, he go unopposed. Because Tolongbo ways you don't put them at the line for now the bench for let them grab it would be very hard for them. And that level 8, what they endorse President Bill? We know they care confusion go there, we know they care halala go there. Because we believe say now one Sierra will get. But anybody will say they go out level 3, that military code you use and you can. Would they make sure say would they resist? And would they make sure say would they provide security will secure the people's votes? Because that level 8 now the voice of the people. And whether not the voice of the people, we, the masses, will believe in the new direction agenda. And what would they take the level 8? The first mobilization, what would they make? Now the women's power. Now they mobilize with. Would they call for all the diasporas that will run down a salon, will join the home-based women, then with the women, then would they tour the entire country. From all traditional leaders, now would they go run that consultation? Would they get First Lady involved? With the SLPP women's leader, with other women's leader and other organizations that would they bring them can we tour the country, we inform the traditional leaders there, we're ready for make that history in Sierra Leone. 2023, no runoff. No runoff. And level 7, would they make sure say would they plead to the government, let them come with a clear policy. The young people then are the future generation of tomorrow. Anybody where don't get money out of that country, don't thief we. You know, go open factory, you know, open business. Where go able to employ people there. You say na military, they go do na other country for bring talk then can. If we catch you, we they make sure say the big boys then across the border. Then they inside the level 8. And what would they start that mobilization? Would they start inside Salon, go inside Liberia, we'll go inside Guinea. We tell them say this are the 3 Manual River Union with the women there. We're ready for dance with the big boys there. Then open we are President Bio and the military leader in Guinea. For anybody who go do a cross-border raid. For count conflict. Yes. Open we are. We go count with any conflict in the sub-region. We're ready for that because now we're picking them and get for use. The young people then now we won't picking them. Because we not come will get picking them. If they use other person you won't picking now we won't picking. So Tolongbo the one who they give now. On account level 3, they give na level 8. To prepare pass out na prepare, but who want let start. And the UN one they talk about. Yansane, let this message go to you. If you get your sense, you know they even sit down. You talk to una the count level 3, una go UN. UN, now they form UN, the Security Council, where Africa now 55 countries, they don't give seats to Africa. inside that Security Council. Then when they pass around the stupid una self, una want bring conflict can on a country, then they say they go UN. Will they wait for you? The one way they be on they lie on say UN, now UN go so you not bring cable can salon. Before that, now in political identity, now I can forge for imposing self and people there. Because I don't can join una they call una say waiting. How they call them?
Consortium. Yeah.
A bunch of racketeers. Una them political failure there. Una one can recruit to picking into another conflict to not agree for una. Consortium will go can after una. Una tongue for can reach. They don't begin scatter una. They make sure so they scatter una before June they reach. Once una don't say una no one better in a salon, una na witch. Una they give una no side for sudo, una na koko. We don't know say now una no one no development in a salon. After COVID-19, we they run down back home. Would they go sit down salon? Would they return at home? The money would they hold the scatter now, hold the paper tax, now go pay in a salon. It go better that country. So anybody who want bring confusion inside that country, they will pick you up. Whoever not they left you, what's a be UN road? Would they go report to now on a UN? Let them hold una because now una want disturb the peaceful Sierra there. The peace will be in a salon will cost so many people their lives. Now una want bring another kuskas because of power. And that power will not they give una president, they give back. SLPP not rule yet, so this na pauper no more. After pauper na President Bill, after President Bill, the SLPP can now. Now the game down the old they give una. Bondo back and front, he can go home. No one no could talk. Because the development we don't face for 3 years. Una don't they compare and so una 11 years, now die and sleep. So you are next now they go and pay them then on social media. And that road that way President Bill they make, now EU be getting money. Where the balance money? If una be start the road say where the balance change, you say una go keep her. There will money, una they pay and they will ban una pan politics. President Bill, it dey inside the law. This UN where then they talk about they don't know. Corruption are a crime against humanity. Anybody who don't engage into corrupt activities, once you don't appear before court, the court find her guilty. Una for banned from politics because it don't show dishonesty to the society. And that money where then thief. Now the people then thief from. When I go give them time, then come back for can do to you. No, they for ban them from politics. All down they will they put her inside level 8 for say all the one they don't know want them from politics again. I stop so far, Deemaa.
Oh, thank you very much, Madam Tenneh Kpaka. Well, Sierra Leone, when I don't hear the woman where they keep the record straight. You know, APC, then believe say the only way by coming to power is using level 3. That's with violence, just like how DJ Force analyze them. But this way, Madam Tenneh Kpaka just don't talk, it don't manifest to the whole world say SLPP now the only democratic party down the way for govern that country the right way. What do I mean by that? I mean all them things the way Madam Tenneh don't talk. I swear to God, anybody who is smart, you will understand. See, we are here to make sure APC remain a bench forever. Why? Because Sierra Leoneans, we not go encourage thief man them. We not go encourage a young people them. You not go say you get people them when they just believe in criminality to thief. When they can empower them girlfriend, then abandon the massive people that where them they suffer. Under this government here, now the only government where don't make sure it don't provide a manifesto, a plan where every Sierra Leoneans then they enjoy. This is what Madam Tenneh Kpaka is talking about. When you talk about level 6, where Madam Tenneh Kpaka talk about the free quality education, where today, Ernest Bakruma is not able to team up and come out to come debunk them, because whenever good things happen, you see the badat, the evil, the witch, the jealousy, the cocoa, and they come out inside them for let them come out to debunk what the President Bill don't do. But one thing I know for sure, a good will always succeed against evil. Good will always succeed against evil. Because when a leader they struggle very hard to say it won't transform a nation, it won't make a country to be a paradise. Wherein we say we all day today, other countries, other people, then where they don't born them, picking them, then go say, oh, I want go to school, now my country, I want can my country, my papa in country, I don't see there, I want go to school, I want go learn, I want go see how to development day. I want go see how the quality education where a day. You know, APC don't jealous. They don't get by that. They don't use all the tactics there. No, the tactics where they say that level 3 activate for overthrow President Bio. They want overthrow President Bio. But that is not going to work. Then make Madam Tenneh Kpaka say, we get level 8. And that level 8, we get Dumbuya, where President Bio, a former military man, once a soldier is always a soldier. When I see where President Bio grab a go to Dumbuya, a go make in cordial relationship with Dumbuya to make sure to protect the security sector, which is very, very paramount to Sierra Leoneans. Edouard, you see, George, where you are, no one talking because then two you now so then they. So level 8 it up. So when you say you want cause trouble, you feel say Sierra Leoneans them, the 2.5 million picking the way they go to school, where they know they pay school fee, their mama, then Ayagba don't come up at them. You feel say you want can destroy Ayagba. I swear to God, level 8 is ready for you. Anywhere you come out, you want pass to go through I know Kabbalah way. Alpha can then go stop you. Yes, this level 8 is very, 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 very tactical. And we just this is not just the introduction number of level 8. It's too much what we're ready to activate. Because when we change here, I swear to God, APC, we're not going to see when I step into opposition. Level 8 is activated when you say you want cause trouble to run away to pass, to go to Liberia or go to Guinea. I swear to God, they count you back in the salon. Now, they look at President Bio, they say, he is the chairman. Nigeria chairman, small country like Salon, before they say Salon, that if when I get them, but when a president leader, they want to get an IMP there. Well, it's man, they be the talker. They say that if man there. Imagine, we even get where a video, where Ernest by Kroma, he no one day open factory, he no one day do anything for Sierra Leone there. Now he's one of the richest in Sierra Leone. Who's that? He put $100 million Sierra Leoneans. How can we allow somebody who not open factory? The only thing where they generate is to inject money to people that to cause trouble, but them to go they use violence and to go they buy kush, drugs them. People that to go they cause prominent people that are the society. That is the legacy of Ernest Microman. Now they inject the thing they call violence because now a failure can do that. We go fight, we go do this. That is not going to work anymore. We tell when I say the SLPP before, where we are they intimidate with Mami cause propaganda. This SLPP is different. It's not the work at all, not. So the level 8 is activated. No, Madam Tenneh Kpaka, I tell you thanks. Now may we miss you. When you know they around, you know, with spirit and sometimes they die. Now may we are like 3 musketeers. We cannot do without each other. When I sick, program on the whole. When DJ for sick, program on the whole. When the madam sick, program on the whole. Because when we are here to educate Sierra Leoneans then, commoners then, where we understand there is many people and then at the media that they misinform the people there. And I make a tell when I are today, Madam Tenneh Kpaka, let's keep on the fight. President Biodon say appreciate what he would do. And the thanks will continue for do with gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 8, even gear 10. Because we're not a platform where we believe in President Bio's agenda. And we're not a platform where we believe say Sierra Leone for better. When somebody do good, we don't care whether the opposition, they will go praise them. When we see Silver Bloody, they do some good things, them, we they praise them. Even we see say that they galvanize against them. We believe in cohesion. But the APC tolongbo tollgate panbody with the see so, it is better Sierra Leone will declare as one party state, SLPP, because not only SLPP will make Sierra Leone. Not only SLPP will make the Yangba today, where people there, where APC left inside, where President Bio the struggle, despite the COVID-19. A non stopper, a non distractor. Could you imagine if COVID not be there, how Sierra Leone will be? Sierra Leoneans, for the first time in history, this year, now the year where you see Sierra Leoneans, then they partner salon, Freetown, they enjoy, that they chill under President Bio. So we not mind them like them. Therefore, one them. They Santibokia, they are young people where they mislead una. Una go the Kanaya, the Green Movement. Listen to Tenneh Kpaka. Listen to DJ Force. Listen to DeemaaDeGreat, the SLPP Bobo. Listen to the social media team for the SLPP social media team. Now then, they right now, now then they are the best where they give una the rightful information. The APC don't fail we. If not to lie, go check there all the former MPs then, or the MPs the way they did now them back here. Even if they don't build, they don't get one pepper garden farm. Whether they pass around and say Jagato dia, pepper dia, Maggi dia, this dia. Now not get on. You gonna honest by Kroma a farm. You not get one farm where a bill where it say this na farm I don't build. But we SLPP will level 8. We don't encourage agriculture. We don't carry a radical approach. What I mean by that? To make sure even belle woman like what Madam Tenneh Kpaka talk. When you get belle, you know go left behind, you go school. You are very important. When you born Peking, you Peking where you get you as a Kumbra, it not go stop you for let you not go school or let you not go do work. You get place where President Bio don't care. Then they care then Aya. Usa would it's one of the most expensive one. But President Bio say now free. Put it Peking day, it not go stop you for let you not go school. Hey, bo, you where they see them good things then. What President Bio they do? Just because you brother in your selfish interest. You look at one ben, you know which you know me where from Australia. And we know where they do that thing and they will not know me where when they see the reality there. We not know what else along go before. I swear to God, now we not go there. And God will expose them. I hang on the DJ Force. What did you on take on Mana Tenneh Kpaka analysis before I called President Bio in speech again? They will analyze them on based on level 8.
You know, the level 8 called compulsory education. Compulsory education for both disability in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Compulsory education. You know, President Bio will tell you thank you. This now what you will try for say no more. Say
Yes, DJ Force. Yeah, DJ Force. DJ Force. DJ Force for chair will not get you. We will not DJ Force.
I'm very sorry. I'm really, really sorry. My phone is ringing so much. You know, you talk about the 22% tax collected in the Republic of Sierra Leone. This is the thing where we need for the actually bring can to the nation. This not the thing what we get for the show because we don't get the opposition where don't take one slogan that they suffer. Pepe dia, Maggi dia, under level 3. So we they now encourage all social media bloggers for actually they left the capital city a little bit for they go into the interior as President Bio don't take the development from way back. From way back. Because now he making the final say they connect the villages, the constituency, district headquarters to district, and they try to connect the district to the capital city. Why is people just they don't have free tongue? They all say they suffer. Pepe dia, Maggi dia, Jagato dia. So we get to encourage all social media network for let we actually they try for bring what in President Bio don't do since a day in governance 11 years. And the policy for Sierra Leoneans where President Bio don't bring calm. Now we clearly orientate with people for me they actually see the value of their vote. Because this government don't do a lot. Even the opposition today, They are benefiting from this free quality education. And the national development where President Biodo bring come, let we come together with the social network, let we able, showcase to the nation, showcase to the people who not believe say President Bio they deliver. You know? So I tell my Tenneh Kpaka we actually able to break the level 8-way SLPP don't stand by for monitor the bad politicians then, the criminal politicians then, for politicians who don't turn around and don't recycle themselves. For say, what if they don't eat for 11 years? It's still not enough. They will still don't go recycle themselves for can't take leadership again, for can't use level 3 for come to power. Well, if you get for use level 3 for come to power, well, level 8 they for implement whatever strategy where they try for put in for put stop to you level 3. Now I make Tenneh Kpaka don they try for educate everybody. He say they want to return home. Man remind Sierra Leonean. And what Ghana, how Ghana transform themselves. Then preschools the way Tenneh Kpaka talk about. Ghanaians then try for build plenty preschools now the chiefdom and district headquarters there. Now I make if you find out say we Ghana woman born Pekin, America, Germany, England, Australia. The first time they go start the school, the preschool, now the country. Because the government try for create a way so that you picking from 0 to 5 or 0 to 6, it get access for the go to school. Where we are in from all born as Leone, their facilities they not belong there. President Bio now don't bring and come. And once President Bio don't bring their facility here, many people want to return. Now I make level 3 be the pass. They see that level 3 they pass for cut, all the transformer them. Because no country no they develop without energy, without electricity. No country. The whole development today, now the whole world, the foundation, now electricity. When at that make, where APC fail now for 11 years, they go bring ship, they can't pin up our water, it is supply only preterm. And
Yeah, my family they wanna go for sorry we small because of technical issue. We lost DJ4. Yes, Madam Tenneh Kpaka. You want
Yeah,
continue?
now they have DJ Force. The one that where they pass say Pepe don't there, Jakaso don't there. Because they believe in begging culture, laziness. During APC time, they make the youth farm, then give them cash for work under UN. So what they do with them money then? So President, they go make farm for you. Now that go make Jakaso or Pepe farm for you. Una for land for go grow too na they eat, yeah. That idleness una they pass to the whole pocket and change and they sell item. Una they go na Kinjimi and Abra item there. Not all the kind government this so. We know the Sierra Leone una for stop for chase una vote. Una vote for development and good governance. Who say they go vote with the campaign. But after vote, all man they can you know go they go knock no minister in the one say are there. You for go work for what they eat. Now make everybody get back here before grow what they eat.
so
Yeah, DJ Force.
yes, and people, I want capture who say stop so you for grow today. People they know they just they use the word staple food. Staple food mean what you they grow for like you eat. Now you staple food. Now make President you make no mistake. We bring tractors there across the country for long we will make sure say if we say rest now we staple food then we need for the ground for we say because at the end of the day the dollar where they take for can buy rest na China not to Africa man they can plant rest for Chinese there now they say they able to they plant rest so why for they take money now in Africa who get Sierra Leone who get the best soil for the can buy rest na China and the rest it get disease it get chemical panel. When we get natural soil, what we go the plant, we know they use no chemical for grow that rest. Then if they don't use chemical for the rest where they plant, they know they get the rest where they want. But Sierra Leone, if they plant rest, they you know, they put no chemical panel and it grow natural for let go eat, and so it will become healthy. So now every president you turn around, they say, you know what? If we say we staple food now rice, then we'll bring the machinery to now. Let bring the tractors there for now. Let we say the plants are now and fit for we say. But still you get political criminals them where sit down, where they not get pepper garden like what Deemas. We up to the picking the pass and cry. I hear the radio programs and so what they call say they suffer. Yeah? If they suffer, then check the age. Minor age, 3 years from your age, and check. If na president, you don't can make it suffer. So if you be there 11 years, when a finger pocket to be the pen and a free song, hold up, chook, when a crips movement on a be depa, then the government don't come, they pay 22% GDP into we picking them, then una see they pass a hala say, una they make Mobilization, then una they say una they suffer. Well, we go tell una say not only sufferness, now we national development in Sierra Leone. So national Sierra Leone, as they say, we have proved
Yeah, people. Una left for call DJ Force. DJ Force line, don't go off, you don't mute. Do ya una not call DJ Force where they on live? Yeah, we know say na them tolongbo that they disturb, they distract DJ Force. When DJ Force they part talk, una they call her. DJ Force, they recommend you to telephone number and I forget new telephone number because now we are when they know say you want strategize to implement, talk about the good things that we president build the then they call you to distract you. Sierra Leoneans, if we just join with this now the green movement, we're here today with Madam Tenneh Kpaka, the SLPP police, and also she is a woman, she is the advocate for the UN inside the UN.
Yeah, waiting me get for sale the new direction next week. SLPP weekly news with the count with information on land grabbing. I go appreciate if the Minister of Land, if Minister of Lands go listen, we will get for get some insights, something that they happen right now within Freetown and the Peninsula. Or don't get the full report in that York area. I think that we don't form a group where they send a police them, where then they bring land report case to them. So if you don't do now, then they go now, then they connive with civilians, and then they boy the way they don't take enough drug and alcohol, then they go and attack people them in that peninsula area. The reason why would they bring this to the notice of the government, because now bad name then they give to the new direction. We don't know the Tolongbo police their arrangement. And then they go cause them havoc, then they say now SLPP don't they go grab their land. So SLPP weekly news to get for bring the full story of the land. And then particular place then they now people that we don't come on at the diaspora where they don't buy their land and they from the landowner, then they don't begin do their development day. Somebody go with their rare boy there and police truck, then go park there, then begin these people then they it talks say in get 400 how many acres of land. How you want individual, they go get 40 something acres of land. Then the government land, then where they go and grab, then where they don't sell to 2-3 people then confusion can in. People that will just get one town lot where they don't begin build their house, then they go broke their house, then they. We really want to let the government pay attention. Now the western area, because that broke also then they do, now then they begin sabotage the government. They don't pass the thing as we say, we don't begin to sensitize the people they say. The APC mayor, where they na Freetown, Akisoya, they don't eat all the city council money, not the group for cleaning the dust in the street. They pay young people then a big employment in any part of the world. Where hire people there, they pay them for clean the city. They do that. If they make the guy back, he goes sit down back in the parliament, he lipstick him out, he begin point him out, they make all kind way. Upon the thief, we don't thief. See APC then they and then they celebrate her. Now the same thing now they don't begin to do now around the peninsula area. Day before yesterday, then go harass one who come to when Australia come out. If they build, then go with police truck there. Now so then they go and beat these people. Then that lady, if they say call me, they say me I don't fear that one return. I say no return, they not discourage you. We want to let the Minister of Land make him find out Some of them men, they wouldn't they send and the feed, they know they carry the correct information. Wednesday, Thursday, so Nayana will get for run the program. The land grabbing will not forget it. We will give a clear photo, pictures there, and we'll go do a clear presentation. How then they run that syndicate for give back name to the new direction. We go sensitize the community, say the president no aware, the government no know what they happen, some of them in them. So let them not can say na SLPP brokers. Because now that one day they be do Kpaka in time. Wait with on, they say they not go vote for you because they don't broke their oath there. So government really need for look into their issues and the sabotage is too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
especially inside the city.
We get for put
forgive bad name to the government. We get for Candy.
Yeah,
but we still insist on the APC level.
We got for do Madam Tenneh Kpaka or SLPP weekly. They will go count them. This we will count them. Analyze to the people there. Yeah. DJ Force, I'm glad the way you don't come. Well, Salon Family there. This is not just a prelude. This is just introduction of level 8, what we don't activate, and there is more for we to talk about. Yeah, so DJ Force, it's what TV they talk.
Yeah, so we want for call at the attention of Sierra Leoneans. We vote for this government. May they actually believe in the responsibility where they tie on President Bio, and may they try for the showcase and see who side President Biobi say he will take us to a safe destination. Today, we get a lot of brothers and sisters the way they wing around the corner. We still feel say they have been left behind. We want to encourage you now today for make una know say President Bio not forget you now the grassroots. This message they go mainly to the grassroots. President Bio not forget you now, and President Bio the bill what he go make dog go clean, you go to work. Remember, if President Bio become in factories in another country day, where do they clean, you be the grab or go work, and it can't continue with that factory then they don't need no day for long and the grumble say work no day. But when I exercise patience with President Bio, and when I make sure say once now una vote, now you take President Bio to status, then it go give una and it go take una to a safe destination and it go give una a job before in 10 years. They don't. But remember, go tell you mama and go tell you brother, go tell you sister, go tell you girlfriend, go tell you uncle, go tell you pikin say 2023 election, say vote for education and not run off. Why will they keep educating our brothers and sisters around? The opposition are now on level 3 by using wrong information, distract our attention, especially in the capital city, Freetown. This message, especially in the capital city, Freetown. Now, this message before. Una not allow the APC tolongbo tollgate panbody for misuse una, where they serve that country day for 11 years. Turn around. Ask yourself inside your veranda. Say, what really APC will do? Or what the left foot we will proud of? You know, individual benefits. Now I don't distress Sierra today. Because what really people they try for say, where APC in power, they shape money give them. But remember, their money and the way they shape give una.
They don't call you again.
Wait, Tina. Yes, that's how they want. That's how they are doing. They keep disturbing me.
You know? APC
my God.
Yes, Madam Tenneh, I forgive you final statement. Wrap up and give you final statement. Then from there, I wrap up the program. Then I close up.
The final speech to the Sierra Leoneans then on allow embrace the new direction. APC, all the bike rider they own they give then shotgun them to for let them transport her inside Futon. And they talk to the security personnel then. Una way they might 38 na then checkpoint there. Their bike rider they wanna check there. Inside and sit there, na they then the smuggle then gone there. APC. If one croc crash Alpha can, you, Brass Spider, which go deal with you. And Poloko district, inside Poloko town, na not allow an escoma for go hold any meeting there now, yeah. The meeting they all be the go organize now for go provoke Alpha Khan. Now that Alpha Khan are the resident minister, now the Northwest, una secure Alpha Khan outside there, and escoma don't turn political mafia and rebel na uhana salon, yeah. It transport people there for car with na salon for campet day. But you know say salon population will pass the one the way they bring camp. Everything on the pass with it in our hand. Security will do on top of the game. We they wait for una. If una start, even UN will go tell them say they not can let them not involve. If una know what they happen, whether they call the G20, una they see them they call African leaders then they Security Council una see them give we sit there. Una not go use una hate say now the time this for redeem Africa. Because what they create poverty in every society. Now war, and lack of leadership. Now that we don't get a leader with focus. And if you don't rule 11 years, they not disturb you. You say they disturb this government. Now you say they disturb. Now you get sleepless nights. Because anything where they do na promotion for President you. And so now we go for go Congo sana na EU. EU then say this, EU then say that. When President Bill go so in one speech, when see what he don't accommodate with. So when net cannot sleep, they pass the witch around State House. Yeah, and I know they go there again. Yeah, you turn, will they put checkpoints for you. Better Sierra Leoneans there, una share the program. So like-minded Sierra Leoneans there will elect this country, yeah. Anybody where President Bill finance say, now somebody we happy for serve the nation. President Bill, no hesitation. Bring account on board, let's have. Yeah. So Sierra Leoneans there will get for come now the SLPP weekly news. Una where they go and take people land, where they talk, una say na government, forgive our name to new direction. Would they want una stop? Because we go catch una not get no side for run go. Salon too small, we know safe.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh Kpaka.
So Tata, we will see again Thursday by the grace of God, yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Madam Tenneh Kpaka. DJ for the SLPP DJ. Thank you. I know APC then they disturb you, they don't want to let you there. But I don't tell you say if you change your number and get private number when they not go disturb you. Because now the President Bio don't give you responsibility. President Bio, where I sit down with a man and talk, it give you responsibility. You know the PRO. You the breakdown for issues and for Sierra Leonean to understand what they can do. Because the APC then they misinform. So you get for take your job very serious. So give your last message what you did to Sierra Leone and then you wrap up.
Yeah, my last message they go to Babadi. Babadi, you know, say the nation spend a lot of money on the Leo Star team. We travel na Cameroon. And the court we feeling around the joining. Today, I want for draw and appeal to Leo Star executive. At least let them call one friendly match. When at Senegal, when at the champion of African Nations Cup. Follow get one friendly match with man the COVID-19 day. But the sport there, all the pa play in the country and the DEPA generates income at the country. For let Leo Star not go no more, they go sit down. We get local players then for Leo Star. And the one that we then get international contract, they still they train, they play games them. Then let we say play friendly match. I want really call on Babadi and the entire Leon Star executive at least una call 2 friendly match. Low call Guinea and Senegal. Let at least low they generate income for the look after the Leon Star players them. No, you don't know more we they look What government the budget now no more would they depend on at least create more competition for the Leo Star team, and let we also increase we attention on local leagues then. Let local leagues then take over now. For let we train the young players then for men they can't take over them, man. Here we go Cameroon very soon. They get for reach to the football retirement age. And now my recommendation. And I also want to say thanks to the police. And I also want to say thanks to the ministers them. We don't join hand. And they try for work very hard for let the SLPP government executive. But before they go today, the SLPP party, we don't get new executive them. We don't get new leaders them inside this party. Let we continue for engage constituency to constituency, district to district. Let us not say if President Bio no move, we know they move. Now he made a dedicate this tax here to una for let una busy they engage with una voters them. Because once they know they see una, now so they bring the door for una. We want to see the new executive for the engage with the voters them across the country. You go to the north, the SLPP executive DD. You go to the south, the SLPP executive DD. You go to the capital city, western area, SLPP executive DD. Una no sit down, pass the president move, una move. And the president get waiting a job on type panel. Even though na ina the leader. But the president get job for we all. Both SLPP and any other political party in that country, whether you they support SLPP, you know they support SLPP, now for all president you do. So we want to see with party activities for men that increase. This is a dry season. If we are not able to engage with the voters, then when we get for engage with them, let us know you don't wait for President Bio, where he move, una move. No, una say draw una your programs them. Where una for the engage with una voters there. Like where Ali Kabadon Kai, they see, they visit all the attire base them. And applause. Would that be done vex? It don't begin delete the vexation. The attire base, they always be done the vex. Now, if they see where the campaign manager don't come, it don't they enter. Who say will not be done they go for the 11 years or for the past 2 years, so not they go, will not be done they enter. Now, it don't begin to enter the day. So them man, they always sit on that place the day. They don't begin delete what they call vestation, disgruntledness. They don't begin delete it because they don't even see somebody where they're very close to President Bio. Then they don't they work now. They go sit down with them. It don't begin to talk to them. It don't begin to sell the market of President Bio. Now they attack base them. When I saw we want let the new executive that we don't come on board and the chairman organize a team wherefore they go out every end of month, constituency district level, let the area they function before they meet 2023. Then remember, when they go, when tell una nation say, when people they say, vote for education, not enough, come 2023. I tell you, Dima, and I tell listeners the thank you, SLPP the thank you, both internal and external, for say we go showcase and we go bring more development things the way President Bio they do now the country where people they want for use that for turn Sierra Leoneans their attention for many not pay attention on their development and so we get for the showcase like President Bio they talk about school curriculum. The schools they not be get curriculum now the country, you know, until we don't it be that foundation. But gradually, una patient, una don't see where they be factory them, iron factory them, I mean pineapple factories them, and they not go bill with speed because we need job. They get for take time, they bill for not only for this present time now, but for future. Now I make President they taking time. They hear una voice them and they listen to every voices across the country. You will get your social group or you media group. You feel say President you know they listen. Everything what they talk, they listen. And for that reason, that is true. I want for make una exercise patience, especially the grassroots. For say that idleness on the streets, it go down. President Mio go pull on a street. He says, go to go walk now, you tire. Let go go walk so. Who the tire? Who don't get time. Pass all the sacrifice. Now that President Mio they bring, can I make him talk and say, I will take this country to a final destination. You know, when I be around, when I just patient, when I not allow them what they call their radio program, the 2-mark radio, where they go and talk, say they're angry, Boku, 2023, President Mio must go. No, President Mio must win 2023. Thank you, Deemaa, for bringing me now
Thank you
current
very
affairs
much.
and the Green
Thank you
movement.
very much. Thank you very much. I just want, before you go, let me make Sierra Leonean understand. The one that we, when I do, they not get job for do, we therefore go and make farm, join hand, then youth development, the way President Mio don't come for letting do them. Then they cack up, and they tell them, say, and they recommend, say, when I do things, we will be able to sustain, when I live in. And not mean say politics is everybody get for the part of politics. Politics, a day. What we as an individual, what we need is the foundation where a government could be for build for we say to map on that foundation day to elevate ourselves. Now that's not every government they do. But we don't get government before in only no foundation. Today, just like how my brother DJ Force they talk, when I don't see all across the country we factory them, project they go on. Then one day the moment where it don't launch, but cool you man them get for going a job. Where you don't graduate, you go get job. You were going to vocational institution, where you don't, you go get job. That this nine are the goal and vision of President Mio. When Honest Microma be there, now thief a thief. How can a one man inside Sierra Leone get 100 million? That means say that kind of people that are not better for una. Yeah. How can one man get 100 million? Yeah. Where you not get factory, where they move, where you say you get 10,000 people that they work there. When we talk about Dangote get company all over. He's not a president, he's a businessman. But how can in Sierra Leone there is no rich man? The richest man is Honest Microma. It's big money, 100 billions. That's not what they know about. Not the one that way he hide. Not the one that way he do. Then me and you would then a salon with the suffer. Where in them politicians then where they don't fear the country for 11 good years. They not me where for Sierra Leone. They're not able to send the picking them for letting them go on the street, for letting them go demonstrate, for letting them go do bad. They're picking them later on England, other places them. Then they use youth man them. We they stand here today and say, youth man, you get feature. President Bio love you. When we go around President Bio, see young man the way they around them. I know one day see president as a grassroots president, more than president, talk and do Bio. I got for come with a program where we go tell una what is happening yonder. Because of time frame, I'm not going to talk everything. But at the countdown, key moment of President Bio interacting with people there. This is not the first time in history you don't see a president, a living president, I swear to God. When you see him, you go say no more President Bio. Now one of a genuine man this who we don't ever see. If you, where if he say President Bio, and not reach out to you, or the one that way upon and not reach out to you. But members say, what the President Bio they pass do is stand, and at the table us today say, is stand for let that country develop. And the one that when they not reach, we serve they encourage them for let them reach out. And the one that when we say, they don't forget, they at the table us say, today, President Bio don't forget about una. They care about una, they care about everybody in that country. There. It's very frustrating when you see certain people that they call themselves educated people there, but they are educated fools. Because if you say you educate, but then you encourage people them for letting not even go to go count their name, you deprive people there who say benefit for go, development for go. When electricity there, you send people for letting go cut cable. Do me, you know where? You know me where for Sierra Leone. If you are educated, you do that. You are educated fool. That means you are witch. We hate that kind of political people them when they do that kind of things in a salon. And then we don't even strong. So level 8, we don't activate them. And we're going to make sure we use every possible means for make sure Mama Sierra Leone, everybody better. It happen. I swear to God, it happen. Trust in the process. Believe it. It's not because of COVID, Sierra Leone for don't transform more than this. And we the promise we say from now on, we deal directly with President Bio in manifesto. And he manifesto, he promised Sierra Leoneans then. President Bio don't exhaust them. The things that where President Bio don't do out of a manifesto, it will pass what he did in manifesto. This means that this president, this leader, he
Yes, exactly.
He is one of the best presidents ever in the history of Sierra Leone. And we have to applaud him. We have to give them the A+. When we talk about a woman, a boku, woman will run team very strong to support a man, to make sure everything happen in that country, they correct. What we see, all the SLPP parastators, them, they young man, them, they other one the way they are around, we encourage them for let them get the zeal, the love where President Bio get, for let them work out very hard and make sure the agenda where they get. Let them change the agenda. Let them take President Bio's agenda. Let them put on their forehead to make Sierra Leone transform. That is what we are looking for. And we're not going to sleep today. We're not going to sleep tomorrow until we see Salo, Paupa, Ebete. My brothers and sisters, I will repeat that again. I say, I want to tell you now all times, the one that will take upon the time to go and see President Bio. And I want him up today categorically and break certain misinformation where they go also in the media, where they come up from one of we own brother and I. One thing in politics, where somebody fail, if they look for a place to hang and cap. I learned that one from we wonderful, powerful SLPP women's leader, our Fori, where he talked that. We go to Belgium. Before, this was a diplomatic issue. President Biokan, he was very, very exhausted. I come for 2 days program and return. And said before I can, I know just go Kanamo and go back without seeing the Sierra Leoneans. But what I will do, because of time frame, I will want let few Sierra Leoneans then, the organizations, then some non-politicals, let them come. So I go interact with them. Ali Agote Hadu, which is very, very important. Boku of the people are not even able to showcase because of the weather. It be very, very bad. Some of who will take upon the rakes because of the love we get for our country and the love we get for the agenda where President Bio they do, not because we say we love President Bio. President Bio, everybody look out, where you say you go let come. But in ideology, what it carry to transform Sierra Leone. We go there. But certain people then, we will not expect for them to utter certain statement. And that I'm going to keep the record straight. Because these are some of the misleading informations then, where people that they put out there. When you fail, don't look for play who say you go take you cap, you hanger. This they go directly to Solomon Bemba Masare. There is the audio where you pull out, you compare when former President Anes Bakroma de Kanaya, they invite everybody for Lene Camp. When President Biokan to 2019, where he be the kind of Brussels, and invite beaucoup people Sierra Leone go there, make a town hall. But President Biokim Naya to see to arrange 1 or 2 things that we can on a project with the EU, the AU summit. And we see what we get there. Where we get almost 245 million to support all the good things that we President Bio they do. Upon the tight schedule, President Bio try to see few people then in a tight area, which is show love for we, and we go there to go represent them. So if you come, you begin utter certain messages then to bring what Sierra Leoneans then to try to do that, like you call yourself SLPP, that is very, very not correct. That information is not correct. It is better the people that will go there, you get back to them, then you just come and analyze things them were not correct. This message, they go directly to Solomon Bemba Masari. We respect you, but the message where you give, this was misleading information, and that information is not correct, it's not accurate. You can't say when Anes Bakromabi the Kanaya, even when you oppose them, you go invite people there for let people then let them candy. President Bio is the president whenever anybody can oppose them, and they're ready to talk to everybody and not care. The one that even when the boss President Bio in head, President Bio look at today around now. People that will criticize President Bio, today President Bio give an appointment then. But when you say the embassy of Sierra Leone, where they in Belgium, They are not politicians. I will say yes, because when APC be in power, what the APC do? APC, everybody will be there at the Sierra Leone embassy, they all now being so APC them. Now, in the under President Biya, we don't see the ambassador where they now Belgium, Brussels. He's not an SLPP. He's from C4C. But President Biya believes a inclusive government. Now made the EU they take them very, very serious. Now no matter how propaganda APC they're right, they send an EU will look at them, but they see the reality. Say President Biya, Julius Maada Bio, a stand for inclusive government, women empowerment, people that follow they get free quality education. So it's not because of the embassy then, they are not politicians, so they not invite every Sierra Leonean for them to go there. We get COVID right now, we get restriction, and the weather was even bad. Even if I don't tell you, say, we not come, some people don't even go there. The risks where some of you will take, would they drive with motorcar, would they go under the breeze, like say the motorcar won't fly. People then they go and make accident there. But some people they force and they go, sacrifice their life just to go see the president as an executive, the way they call, when they invite, they go there. So when you are not executive, and when you are not executive, you may not invite you, it is better you talk according to your category, but go put audio to try to tantamous or give misinformation that is wrong. And in make we day to make sure to clear the information and make sure Sierra Leoneans then get the rightful information. We don't want anybody to mislead we. We respect everybody. And when anybody come out, you can't give wrong information. What is not correct, we will make the record clear. And I also want the Sierra Leone Central Union thanks also. Then go there and then present a presentation when they give to the most powerful Minister of Education, when a presenter, and I want to share this moment with Sierra Leoneans. What did they do? That presentation, Central Union, when they do the president or chairman, and also with the Secretary General, they present they give a gift to we hardworking David Shenge, and that even happened inside President Biya in room. Could you imagine President Biya? When we see President Biya open doors for people, you know, Sierra Leoneans, we get for be careful. If you don't know certain people, then take time how you talk. That's not me on take DJ Force. What are they say? Maybe you pick one or two things there. We are in Adika with the presentation when they give the best minister, David Shenge, where they work very hard for President Biya agenda. Let it go before the presentation every day when they give. So yeah.
You just talk about brushes. It remind me about one forget. There is a pressing problem now Kuwait right now. I want for pass this message to Madam Fatima Biu. Yesterday, we did on conference call na Kuwait for a very long time. The union we don't look into Sierra Leone as the affairs to the ambassador where they don't say currently na Kuwait. We are not going to call in name Naya because I will name Kuwait, then everybody will know. Well, the current union where it can meet, I mean, if we don't dissolve that union there, and what it don't happen now, a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they don't become pregnant na Kuwait. Some of them, they na Gilead, and no union, no they now where they go stand for pull people and they honor that trouble inside that trouble there. And the union where the new ambassador we don't kind of quit, the union where they operate with, and the old union not satisfied, and they say now purely and apply a PCS the way they na quit. We don't take Sierra Leone Union Association na quit. So the old association where they na quit, then we don't write letter, they don't vex, they don't step down, they don't marginalize them. They say the ambassador no, they listen to them. And Sierra Leone and the population they increase Nigeria na Kuwait. And all the picking when they na deport camp, wait for deport, when they not the money for back ticket, all the picking them where they na the hand, they say they pull their picking and they in the hand. So yesterday, Mr. Deemaa, they don't count that cry day. They say make a message, let this message to Madam Fatima Biu for say a lot of Sierra Leone they Paris na Kuwait, na Gilead. A lot of women that were pregnant na Kuwait, they say when they return, they take all the pikin and the hand where they don't born na Kuwait. And the union will be there, they take a challenge with the creative government. The new ambassador will don't go, it don't dissolve them, and they conduct the election March 18 for let them elect another new executive union way for the go and look into Sierra Leone, the affair. And that union where they elect right now is purely an apply level 3 supporters there. More than they did it. So this don't become problem with sister they suffer na Gilead. I want to let this message also reach to Madam Fatima Bio because they say now in the one for let pass this message to ya. And they say President Bio too busy. But when Madam Fatima Bio read this, and then they don't say President Bio area. So as chairman for the SLPP party and for the Green Movement, engineer, and let the message reach you.
Yeah, thank you very much. The message go for reach. Will they send a message through? I will go for also repeat them. It will reach. You know, Madam First Lady, now one of the dynamic First Lady we ever get in the history of Sierra Leone. And a woman, a Kumbra, a care for everybody. Remember this few times, even the one that we did the batch at time, when situation come, when a heavy situation, Madam First Lady and the first person where they rushed it to make sure it cater them, both internal and external. So Madam First Lady, the message don't reach to them. Now, I want to share this moment of SSCU, the presentation when they do this, and also the one that will come on in Belgium, Germany, France. With the tell on times, there is a program we will get for host likely with Baba Sheikh, who will get for highlighting the President Bio, when they see, and the real President Bio if you go closer to them. And that I will also tell when it get for happen with Baba Sheikh and also talk as some few people the way them be did it and what the experience because when me want to talk sometimes you go say so. So the one that we be did it we also get for come on the Baba Sheikh platform where I could also scream in Naya. Therefore, I will also come with the Naya again. Then we all also analyze the different part of President Bio, the law what it get, and also the package what it get for the EU for diaspora and where they na diaspora as a whole. The package where President Bio get, with me and you don't know that information there we get from regular diaspora and Sabi. I just want clear that recording no more for that misleading record we one of we own brother we do we not miss we not ask we not reach to some of we to ask questions, which of course, if there's some of we number that it just go blast like that, and that we are not going to tolerate. It is better you understand and know the iota of issue before you go on to here. When you get your grievance, know how to keep her out, to correct her. Yeah. Thanks to all. Now let's see Central Union. The packet when they what anyone wants because this is one of we senior hardworking minister. We don't where we say vote for education 2023-24 election no run off. And they see how people that they applaud them. And the Holland community now, the SSU, the chairman or president and the secretary general. Now then wanna please listen to what he then get for say to the honorable minister.
On behalf of the people of Holland, Sierra Leone Central Union, we want to present this honorary award to you, certificate. Thank you, and we need to do more and make you all proud, and we thank you very much.
Thank you. That's very good. Thank you. And in addition to that, we said as an organization, community-based organization, we don't get this vision for a very long time, say the country for making it develop, of course, the human capital is very much important. And one of the ways that are through education. So the vision is how we can strong. And you as a young man, will see you and we will follow you on Facebook, on the media, then TV. So it is really, an opportunity for me to invest in for present this to you, like Chairman President. Thank you for the good work. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, when I just don't watch what he did right now, this is my great movement. The chairman for Holland, that's a Central Union, Ronkangi Award to David Senger, one of the dynamic minister who gets where they work very hard to transform the pauper agenda. Me where they are, DeemaaDeGreat, the SLPP BORBOR. And we are also with a great man, Oh, I see I smile when I know.
That is the message for a Central Union. You know, you just they see the movement. So DJ Force, there are people there now, grassroots people there, where they love everybody. Yeah, you see the movement. They're so glad they interact with them people there. You know, and when you sit down with them, what do they get from them? Is salon or less salon better. But we are in when certain other people then they just say no, salon not go better, Nami go better. And that we get for stop. So Central Union, thanks very much for the good job we wanna do to one of the best minister Schengen. Yeah, DJ Force. Now I believe Central Union we don't hold on for so long and myself get for go work. You know, so now Babylon this. I go tell you thanks very much. And DJ Force, we will tell them Tata and we tell them say when I continue to go the Canaya and we get for cover the full information. SLPP. Yes, DJ Boss.
Yeah, and as time took time, we get for the senior ministers on the current affairs on the SLPP weekly news. And they call up, I will still repeat this statement here, this information here, we call upon the executive of Leon Star for many we will make sure say the Leon Star turn a free turn and tell people they thank you across the country, at least may they play with all the clubs that within a free turn. Now Sierra Leone for tell Sierra Leone as a thank you, because as you know we feeling because during the time we go for the competition we'll not be able to get to where we want them. But once they be done return now, we they call upon the executive of Leon Star for many they go able to take this team and travel to the district there and play them their club their district team them. At least that also will make people they go stress go away, violence go reduce. People they go try for love themselves. That we just go with the Leon Star team and go on a free tongue.
No,
and not talk for 10 people.
That is a very brilliant idea. And we'll all continue to synthesize the people there and also talk to Baba D and others to see how best they could do that. But we'll do that with the current affairs.
Yeah, the need for me. Thank you.
Thank you to all those things. Yeah, but when they do that, then they make also we generate form, you know. But we'll discuss that. I don't really get much time. Myself get for good morning. You know now. So now Sunday.
Thank you very much. Thanks very
much. And we say SLPP weekly new with the camp with the full package. They will tell when about things that we don't know. So like what Madam Tenneh Kpaka say, there are things that we do. EU it don't close because EU don't give you another big money already. If I'm not mistaken, how many almost 2.5 245 million dollar grant. That not grant to because of the good things the way President Bio they do. So I don't know. But the last thing I will say, APC, before we begin criticize, we put in our house in order post. Because I believe say President Bio 2023 election will not even get any contender who will challenge President Bio. Before no contender, no they will not even get somebody who could team up. For the pass when I say Ernest Bakuma for rescue mission, but the constitution not permit her. Even Ernest Bakuma was team up before President Bio they bulldoze 100 times. So Sierra Leone, I will tell you thanks. Mina DeemaaDeGreat, the SLPP BORBOR, and also the deputy chairman where they represent Sierra Leone People's Party, Holland branch. I tell you thanks. And I thanks DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, the man where they keep the record straight. And Madam Tenneh Kpaka will be there. We're glad the way it don't come. It not be well, but now it did with two now. Tigi, it's confirmed strong to push Mama Sierra Leone go before. And in at the grassroots, then Mama. Well, thanks, Una. We'll go say Tata. Tite will meet again. SLPP Weekly News. I go say bye-bye.
So how you say bye-bye in Dutch?
Do we?
All right. Okay. Do we?
Welcome to the Green Movement. This not the Green Movement TV.
has done good for our parents and for us, yes, by bringing the free education in Sierra Leone.
For watch madam, for cancer madam, I got the pass mark where they are, I got the pass mark because they do better work in this country. Yeah.
We get from a free quality education. in this country. Not so. That in our history now. Because we don't start and we don't go far. And as I speak to you now, we pay for over 2.5 million picking them all around this country. We pay school fees for them. We buy textbook for them. We buy teaching and learning materials for them. So inside there, including Kenyamaya, we provide food in some schools them. And we don't recruit more teachers than we need to make una get good education. The benefit we receive from education from first day now, and the benefit we need, and that benefit they na everyone, every one of una will vote for me. Make una enjoy that benefit.
The CEO for the Green Movement. The Green Movement means we there to propagate and talk about all the good things that we President Bio they do, and bring account to with Fambu then, so they will understand the good jobs that the government they do. Now make me there today. Yes, of course. Boom.
Name me without the chocolate.
My name is Tenneh, the coordinator of the Green Movement South.
Green Movement?
Yes, South.
Okay, so we little bit about Green Movement.
Green Movement is a platform where they form and based in Holland, where they need to promote in Holland, where they need to promote the agenda of any meaningful citizen where they contribute towards nation building, be it president or whosoever. And we also serve as an intermediary between the people and that of the government.
Okay, we say they support anybody we mean development now on political basis or not just development.
We in a universal platform, we serve as a dual purpose. When it comes to development, we contribute meaningfully. When it comes for politics, but we can do with things not limited to politics. We do beyond political boundaries. Hence, you get genuine idea in nation development, in nation building.
Okay, then we'll talk about this.